Hello everyone, I am the Sewing Wench, and I'd like to show you today how to use one of the folding feet. It's actually one that I bought off of eBay. I remember using these when I worked in an industrial factory, and it was the most amazing thing I ever saw at the time. And since then, the only feet that I've really been able to find are the very small rolled hem foot. This is actually the largest one that the Viking company I could find, and that's a 5mm. So very tiny, which is great if you're working with fabrics that are very lightweight shears and that sort of thing. But I work with a lot of heavyweight fabrics, and today we're actually working on one of my wrap shirts. And I find that this foot has really saved a lot of time, and it's great once you get to know how to use it. And that really is the trick. It took me a while, and a lot of frustration, but I'm here today to show you some of those things that really helped me and has made my life a whole lot easier. So I'm going to get this all set up and we'll get started. Okay, so as you can see, I have our foot set up on the machine. This is where the fabric gets folded, and it just attaches right there with the screw. Yours may differ depending on your manufacturer, so kind of read your instructions on getting the foot attached. That's the easy part. The first thing I do, and I'm going to try and do this right-handed. Usually I do this with my left hand in the back, but so that you can see, I'm demonstrating it left-handed, so bear with me. The first thing you're going to do here, though, is just kind of roll the fabric into the bottom and let it roll up so that you have a fold. Let's see if we can get a better look at that. You just see the fabric is just folded over there. That's all I do to start. Once you have it secured there, we're actually going to do something that seems like it would be a little bit weird, but we're going to actually fold the fabric down here. Try to do this so that you can see. Just roll with your fingers and do another fold. Okay? Just as if you were ironing this and you were doing a rolled hem. Now what I do is I just slide the fabric back. And as you slide it back, you'll see it just falls into where it's supposed to go. Okay. So once you have it there, you're just sliding the fabric back to your starting point. My machine actually has a start on it, so it'll do its little thing to get the stitch started, which is really, if you have that option, is great for this foot, because doing the back and forth motion to tie it off is going to cause a few problems, because your fabric is only going to go so far into this fold. Okay, so we're just going to stitch along. There, it got started. Now, what you want to do back here is you kind of want to keep your fold going. Alright, when you're feeding the fabric in, don't rely on this foot to do all of the work for you. You kind of have to guide it along a little bit. So you can see it's naturally wanting to do its fold. So you're just going to encourage it to keep that fold. And as you sew, it's going to naturally still, you see we still have the natural curve. So we're going to keep doing that for the whole length. trying to keep this visible for you. Normally I would go the whole length here, but when you're starting out, it is a really good idea to only do a few inches at a time. Maybe between 6 and 8 inches in length. That way you can make sure everything is being fed the way it's supposed to. You have no lumps. And you'll be much happier with your results here. Okay. And we are past the halfway point. Again, I'm just encouraging it to do what it already wants to do. Now once you get down here at the end, you can go ahead, make your fold. Just going to feed it through. Okay, I'm trying to hold the fabric so you can see here. It's just going right through to the end. Now once I'm here at the end, I have a stopping. It's going to stitch in place to do my tie off, and I'm done. So come up here, and you can see that stitch here, and we have a perfect hem. And normally what you would have to do is you would have to fold twice and iron and then do your top stitch. With this, you're doing it all in one, so it really is a great time saver. And one of the things that I have added to my collection to use every day is very much worth every penny you spend on this. It'll save you time, it'll save you a headache, but be sure to practice. I find practicing on long lengths are better than practicing on short lengths. Another thing with this, it is really great for these one edges. However, if you're trying to do the second here, like if I was trying to do the seam and I've already got one spot that has a hem, just trying to feed this in here real quick to show you. There we go. Okay, you can see it's going to have some trouble there at the end. Everything kind of gets caught up and jumbled right here where it's trying to feed in. So I don't recommend doing this for your second side seams or side hems. Or you could go ahead and do it all the way to maybe this far away at about 2 inches and then just top stitch the rest of the bit. But if you try to put this hemmed edge through your foot here, you're going to cause problems. You're going to have a headache. It's just not going to be pretty, so I just don't recommend doing that at all. So, that is the Hemmer foot. And again, I'm the Sewing Witch. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and check out my store, mkt.com/miladies-courtier. And I hope that this has really been helpful and will help save you some of the headaches that I ran into. Bye.